not give any advice for that.
You have to tip. You have to tip. I used to work as a server as well. And my pay was $2.13 an hour. You're not making any money at all.
The 월급 guaranteed is very low and you require tips.
Like even if the service is bad, you have to tip like a
A little bit, yeah.
It's like a weird culture.
Hey everybody, I'm Vaughn and I'm from America.
I'm Shalyn and I'm also from America.
I'm Ryan, I'm from America.
So, do you know today's topic?
America.
Welcome to America.
So, pandemic is almost over, even in Korea. Right? So, many people want to travel abroad, but it's been almost like 2 or 3 years past after the pandemic. So, I think there could be some differences or changes in US or traveling itself. So, we'll make videos with you guys for Koreans who want to travel.
Travel to America?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
The States is so big, so obviously like our experiences aren't gonna work for everyone.
Yeah,
but
so don't give us hate in the comments.
yeah, don't come
please.
down here and
I'm
drag
like
us.
Ohio
Yeah.
girl over here.
Yeah, North Carolina boy.
Everywhere's really different.
What's your most important tip or mindset for traveling other countries?
The best mindset is to realize everything is possible. I don't just mean that in terms of the American dream mindset.
Don't be scared and like don't believe in all the stereotypes you hear.
In Korea, there are specific ways, even to like order a coffee. But in America, you're going to encounter a lot of variety in every aspect of life.
Most people are very friendly. If you need help, you can stop and ask almost anyone. They're gonna be open
gonna
to
help
helping
you.
you.
How about speaking English? When foreigners can't speak English.
Right. So when you go travel in America, every person who sees you is going to assume you speak English because Americans don't have a specific look, right? But
There are tons of people that live in America that do not speak English
That's
at all.
very true, very true.
so it's very normal on a daily basis for any American to hear someone speaking English slowly, with an accent, with wrong grammar. All of that is okay.
But in general, I would say like if you want to travel to another country, you need to try and use that language. Just don't be scared, and if you want to learn the language, you just have to use it. Like you're gonna make mistakes, go for it.
Just be confident and get through, what you're trying to say.
Many Koreans are afraid of tip culture in US because we do not tip in restaurant or any other place. Any advice for that?
You have to tip. You have to tip.
Every state is like kind of different too, but definitely you have to tip because a lot of people that are getting tips, like waitresses and like waiters, those people probably are not making like a living wage.
I was a waiter a couple times. The 월급 guaranteed is very low and you require tips.
Like when I was back in the States, I used to work as a server as well. And my pay was $2.13 an hour. So if you have a table that doesn't tip you, like you're not making any money at
Yeah.
all. So you survive off of your tips.
And I understand that most of the world doesn't do tipping, and when they travel to America, it's normal to try to do maybe less. You can tip any amount you want. You're not going to get in trouble.
Like even if the service is bad, you have to tip like a
A little bit,
right?
yeah.
Sometimes the waiter will actually come to the restaurant exit door when you're leaving and they'll say, I see you left a small tip. Was my service not good? And they will do that to kind of embarrass you. So I recommend just leaving the normal tip phrase, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
It's like a weird
like
culture.
manners, yeah.
It's manners, yeah.
What you must have to do in
Do things that you don't usually do in Korea.
If you like to surf, definitely try like our beaches because I know in
Yeah.
Korea the waves are not big, so definitely try that out there.
You have to do things that you are not allowed to do in your country. Shoot a gun, drive fast with no speed cameras.
I would always go to like either football games or like baseball. We have the Cincinnati Reds.
You tailgate at the game, don't you?
Yeah, you gotta
You
tailgate.
have to tailgate.
He can see you through me. Yes. Ohio girl over here. Before the game, people will bring their trucks
Yeah.
and they'll bring all their stuff
There's
and
food
we like.
and drinks, and you're just like talking.
Yeah, you're
and
chilling with everyone. You're drinking like beer, drinking stuff. You're having a good time. Then you like watch the game.
Yeah,
like
it's
that's
really
a
fun.
really
It's
American
really
experience. It's really fun.
I don't want to recommend like go to this building in New York City. Of course, I have 100 cool tips like that. There are certain things you can do anywhere in America to experience a different culture, and I think those are going to make better experiences for you.
what you must have to eat in US.
You have to eat all of the things that Korea is copying badly. 예를 들면 옥수수 없는 피자.
For the Midwest, barbecue is like a
I was
big
gonna say,
thing,
it's
like
American
especially in the
barbecue.
summer.
I love Korean barbecue, but American style barbecue is very different. American style barbecue, 18 hours, 20 hours, overnight. night. And the flavor is very different. Sometimes in Korea, when I get 향수병, I actually order American barbecue because I need that flavor.
Every state also has their own food. Like I know Maine is famous for lobster and for seafood and crab and that kind of stuff.
Also, since I live in the South, we have soul food. So if you ever go to the
Right.
South, you need to get soul food. Feels like it's made with love. They have collard greens, cornbread,
All the
like
good-
all the
the
good
good
food. Yeah.
Is there something that you shouldn't do in US?
Oh my god, there's so many things.
So like in Korea, usually like if you see foreigners, sometimes people will come up and like either take a picture of them or like for me and some people have come and touched me or like touched my. Don't do that.
Don't be like walking up to like African Americans or anyone that's like of color and be like, yo, what's up?
Yo, yo,
don't
yo,
be
yo.
talking like
Don't
what you
do
see in
that.
music videos, like in hip hop, like don't please just don't. So I see that and I just cry.
Like I get where you're coming from, but
Yeah.
it's like.
Don't go on a crazy adventure in the woods. Don't go hiking a 5-day trail without all the right gear. In Korea, it's very common 등산, 2시간, 3시간 동안. 미국에서 등산하면 일주. So be careful if you're going to take a big risk. There are places in America that you don't have cell phone service. Just be careful.
Any recommendation of states who first come to US?
Everyone always goes to like New York and LA.
If you're from Seoul, it might be a little boring to go to New York City, another big city.
There's so many other cool states to check out, like Ohio, North Carolina.
I think if you go to more the countryside or the ocean, it could be really nice to unplug and get some healing while you're in the US.
It depends on what you like. If you like scenery, if you like hiking in mountains, I would say Colorado.
I would say go to Miami. I love going to Miami. I go like once a year.
Miami
maybe.
is like party vibes. It's
Yeah.
good.
Anything else you want to give Koreans advice?
Taxis are gonna be really expensive, so download Uber or Lyft.
Uber or Lyft, it's gonna be your lifeline. Like we don't have good public transportation. When you're 15 and a half in America,
You
like
learn to drive.
16, you get your own car and you drive. So it's kind of like our culture is driving culture. So you're gonna need a friend with a car or Uber or Lyft. That's a big thing.
If you rent a car, this is not Korea. There's not going to be a gas station everywhere. You can drive for hours and hours and not see one person. So just always be careful about your planning, I think, if you go on a trip to America.
In general, our country is safe. It's a wonderful place to travel to, and
Please
people
check
are
it out.
very friendly and helpful.
And you will make friends really easily. Like I said,
Yeah.
we're gonna talk to you.
Yeah, people are gonna talk to you. So
whether you want them to or
just
not.
like be very open to meeting new people, trying new things. So I think that's like the best tip for traveling anywhere.
I came to Korea to accept and learn about a new culture. I try to avoid American culture when I hang or make new friends. I think if you go to America, you can try the same thing. Take off your lenses, your way of life, and experience a new culture. You might not like it, and that's okay, but I think there will be some things you will take back with you.
How was your travel or life in Korea so far?
I mean, we love living here, and that's why we're staying here. If we didn't like it, we probably
be
wouldn't
gone,
stay.
yeah.
But
I've had an amazing 2 years in Korea. I'm actually going back home to America very soon, and I've learned a lot about the language, the culture, the people, the history of the country. Some things in Korea I'm taking with me, and I'm going to implement sushi back in America in my daily life.
Same here. Like it hasn't been easy. Of course, you have your challenges, but I'm like, I'd rather have those challenges here, and things
Right.
are still exciting.
and you're
new
always
and-
learning new culture. You're always learning new things, and they want to like teach you about the culture and stuff.
which I love. I love that.
Hope you liked this video today. Thank you, Korean Bros.
So like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
감사합니다. Bye.
You know when you meet someone for the first time here, they'll ask you like, hey, what's your name? What do you do? How old are you? We don't immediately ask like how old someone is because sometimes it can be seen as rude.
We just don't care because we want to be friends with everyone. Like one of my best friends in America before was in her 50s. Yeah, just don't like go up to someone for the first time and be like, what's your job? How old are you?
Yeah.
Because then be like, oh, I don't know you. Don't ask me this. I feel like a lot of people, they don't really like it because you're just going to place them in some category.
Exactly.